Okay. Wait. Hello everyone. How are you doing? ね。お。I gotta set the blackboard. ね。Oh, sure. Asaginator assemble. It's been a while since last time we took. I heard that. ね。Asaginators assemble. TP. Hello, thanks for chilling with us. Thank you for chilling with me. Yo. Wow, the hair is so beautiful. Thanks. ね。Oh, I like changing, wearing different ponytails, you know. Last week I had the different version of it. It's actually the same style. Same style, but different color. It was like a burgundy red, kind of wine red kind of color last week. So, なんか、ね。Recently I really feel like my own hair is thinning out. Maybe perhaps it's just temporary after the childbirth. I lost a lot of hair a few months after the childbirth, and it's growing back, but it's not the same way as it used to be. So, you know, I'm kind of like dealing with the hair texture change, but this kind of, you know, wigs are helping me to style. Justin assembling. Welcome. I remember when that word was invented, right? ね、good old days with Peter かな。りょう、こんにちは。Benjamin, you don't post very often. Oh, you must be new. You must be new here. No, I'm not posting so much so often lately. It's not because I'm being lazy. But I have a 1-year-old son. So, you know, past year has been very difficult to keep me active on social media, especially long format content, right? So, yeah, you don't see me uploading so much, but I'm still doing this weekend live stream every weekend. And I'm still kind of active on Instagram too. So if you want to be updated, Instagram is where you go, and as well as this weekend live stream. But also I have like 300 videos I've already uploaded, and some of them might be like not really up to date, but some of them are still useful. So hope you watch my past videos that I made. Cedric, welcome back. How are you feeling? Allergies still bothering you? Kind of, yeah. No, I don't know at this point anymore whether it's some kind of cold or allergy. It feels like allergy now. I'm still not fully recovered yet. It's been like this for a few months, I guess. Like Probably more than a month, you know. But I don't have so much time to fully recover. Like my lifestyle doesn't allow me to do so. So yeah, kind of. I'm taking supplements and stuff too, to to for my immune system. But yeah, Chororo, welcome. Stig, I'm only 5 minutes late. You're not late. Uh, Brody, thanks for the super chat. First super chat of the day. How popular is hip hop rap in Japan? Oh, そっか. Hip hop and rap. So first of all, I'm not like so なんだろうな. I'm more for like rock, punk rock kind of person. So I don't really listen to hip hop, rap so actively. But of course, there are so many Japanese people who listen to uh, that kind of music, and there are so many Japanese artists who does hip hop and rap. So yeah, well, probably those American hip hop and Japanese hip hop is very different, but some of them are very close to American style. Well, you can check some of the artists out. Yeah, it's not like rare. There are it's pretty popular, I would say, but depends on which. Like, are you talking about Japanese hip hop or American hip hop? Because Japanese hip hop is, it's very popular and mainstream kind of music, but not sure about the American hip hop. Thanks. It's kind of weak. Yeah. I might have to get a new one. Having a newborn is so much work and stress. It is. I mean, newborn is still kind of like, I would say easier than toddlers, because newborns are basically like, as long as you keep feeding milk and make sure they, because they are most of the time sleeping. So it's not that much of work. Although, if it's your first child, it's still, everything is new and it's still very hard to adjust. But the work itself is not so much as toddlers, right? When they start walking and rolling around, messing with everything they see, uh, fall a lot, so dangerous. More aware and curious to things. So Hiro is toddler stage, and it's so hard to keep up with it. So much energy and so much, so active. But yeah. Body surfer, howdy. テキさんかなテキさん。Frank, welcome back. Anthony, good noon. Kenma, who's that? You don't sound as sick as you have the last few weeks. Yeah, I guess so. It's not the worst right now. Lloyd, welcome back. Seaman, you're looking beautiful. これね。Thanks. なんか Well, I have you guys know that I have several wigs, ponytail wigs especially. You've seen me wearing ponytails a lot. I'm thinking which one is the most popular from guys, you guys, Because today it's kind of blonde, dark root, blonde hair. Would that be good? It doesn't look as Japanese, maybe. Hey, early hero time.
Sleepy.
He's smiling though. Hey, hello. You got the ponytail too. You got the ponytail. Baby pony. Can you show us baby pony? Yeah, baby pony. He specifically grows his hair なんか here ねえshake it shake it shake it shake it shake it なんかね only here so I can tie his hair like this but not here ね you have a weird hair having fun with it okay yeah wearing a little autumn clothes because today is a little cooler than the few days.
It's normal temperature for
Yeah, まあね. Bam! Bam! You see how much, how he whacks everything here? Like, he always whacks Mike, right? But last week we went to the farm in Chiba. Like, more like, it's not the, whack the shit out. But, so, entertainment farm かな? More like, petting zoo. Petting zoo. Yeah. Petting zoo. And he petted rabbits and goats and sheep.
guinea pigs.
Guinea pigs? ああ、guinea pigs。モルモット。と、あと、まあ、duck. It was not petting, but. But anyways, he was so gentle to those animals. He was touching those animals like very gently. I was surprised because he always, whack shit out of everything. So we were worried that he's gonna be so, harsh to animals, but apparently he knows animals, how to take care of animals, how to treat animals.
Because he is an animal. I'll take him.
Okay.
It's getting out of control.
Right.
I'm gonna need your pen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need your pen.
Yep. Yeah. So the development, kids' development is remarkable. I'm always amazed. Okay. Ryan, no FX. It's my job to keep punk rock elite. あ、そう。NOFX か。NOFX. Yeah. Very old school punk band, yeah. Adachi. Welcome back. Benjamin, it seems like punk or metal is becoming bigger in Japan. It's always big. For some reason, Japanese people love punk rock. And yeah, lately they are kind of like exporting, but especially like idol bands, female bands such as なんだっけ、ベイビーメロとか um, baby metal, hanabi, things like that. But domestically, it has been always popular, you know. You're so lucky with your hair. I have nappy hair. I want to cut it all off. Nappy hair? I don't like. I'm not a big fan of my own hair either. It's hard to tame. Babies are easy when they are too small to move around. Yeah, right? Toddlers so much harder for sure. Right? Oh, Brody. Thanks for the super chat. Can you play songs? If you can, I recommend a Japanese hip hop song titled Battle Cry by Nujab Nujabes. I have no idea. I came from an anime. It came from an anime that introduced me to Japan. Oh, yeah. I don't play songs. I can't play instruments like anything. I'm more like a dancer. I can't play things. ステッカーね。Bird sticker for Brody. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it. Gabriel, welcome back. Wear an Afro wig. Is that appropriate even? Culturally appropriated? Appropriate? I'm not sure. I don't want to be cancelled, you know. All of your wigs look great, but the wine red one you have is awesome. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like the color. It feels, you know, more like different. Hirazira, you know. He has hair now. He does. He's right now 1 year and 3 months. Teen years are the hardest. Oh, that's a different difficulty ね。なんか it's all different. Like the stages. It depends on the stages. Newborn, um, new experience. That's a difficulty. Toddlers, the energy is so difficult to deal with, and teenagers, it's more like a mental thing, right? Their mental development is unstable, and it must be really hard to deal with. I'm not looking forward to it. It's teenage era, you know. Shaking the marker is great way to therapy. Yeah, it sounds kind of nice, you know. Maybe he'll be a drummer. Oh, we were thinking about it. The taiko drum, right? Japanese taiko drum. There's a local team for kids, probably like any age, but kids can join and play taiko drum with, you know, local members. That might be cool. Herodzilla has come to destroy Microphone City. For sure, for sure. He already has a man band. なんか I showed it to my friend and she said, チャラかわいい。チャラかわいい。You know what that means? She made the word up, but basically, チャラい it's a combined word from チャラい and かわいい. And you guys know かわいい, right? Cute. チャラい means like playboy vibe. Playboy vibe, you know? Oh, this guy looks chalai, then he looks like a playboy. Kind of like, you know. So the manbang is kind of like, you know, kind of like a playboy. vibe to it in Japan. I don't know about in the US, but it's kind of like, yeah, そうだね。チャラい。So she combined it and said, チャラかわいい。That's so チャラかわいいっつって。ね。バンバン。広場で。Mike-san, his mortal enemy must destroy, right? I swear it's something in the food or water. My girls are so big too. Food or water. ね。動画。Had seen news about Junichi Kato. Kato Jun cheating on his wife. Crazy his audience set a record, donating to him, knowing he cheated on his wife and doesn't care. Why Japanese still support him? Kato Jun, who's that? I don't follow the news. I don't know. I don't know about him. So I think that kind of scandals, like the celebrity cheated on their partner, kind of scandal is very big in Japan. Not that kind of gossips というか、まあ、scandals. It's very scandalous and people seem to care about it. And so many celebrities got caught cheating and kind of canceled, losing their jobs, kind of stuff. It happens a lot, to be honest. Lots of voice actors for anime, they got caught, and some of them lost their jobs. It really depends on the business owner. The decision kind of depends on the business owner and how angry people are, kind of stuff. So in details, it depends on the situation and the business, I guess. Then I don't know about this Kato Jun guy, but I guess his audience is like can't really say like is that his fan is mostly women, I guess. なんかね、some like なんだろうな、core fans なんか super なんだろうな、hardcore fans tend to like protect, defend for the celebrity and try to, defend them. But again, it depends on what kind of job he or she had, right? Usually idols get cancelled easily, right? Because the idols, such as AKB idol, Mariko Shinoda かな? She was one of the first AKB members and she got married afterwards, but she cheated on the husband. And that was like so scandalous and people send so much hate on her, and also a lot of men felt like deceived or something, and lots of men are angry, of course, and then as well as women are so disgusted by her. So I think it depends on his position. I don't know about the Kato Jun guy, but I think his position was easy to defend himself for what he does. That's what I assume. Baby Metal. Yeah. Love Bites Japan. Love Bites, no, haven't heard of it. I haven't listened to them, but David, hi. Sure, rainbow afro wigs is always appropriate. As long as it's rainbow. As long as it's rainbow, it's fine, but how about like dark colors and stuff like that? I meant, can you play the audio of the actual song? Ah, okay. It gets demonetized, so I avoid it. demonetized っていうかね、なんか、this live stream is not profit. It's not getting profit from anywhere. Cause I don't show ads, but copyrighted content I can't really play. It's gonna cut later on, and causes a lot of trouble sometimes. So I don't want to play songs here. English is difficult. Hundreds of thousands of bands in Japan. I think every Japanese plays in at least 3 bands everywhere I look. Okay. I wore a Afro wig when I was a kid. I felt like Slash from Guns N' Roses. Ah, 確かにね. Slash has, very curly hair. With sunglasses. If you are a black guy, I guess that's, no issue. But, as Asian myself, I might get cancelled if I wear Afro. And that teenagers are both physical and mental. You have to deal with relationships, driving, activities after school, rebellion phase. Yeah, lots to deal with. Yeah, lots to deal with. Yeah. Like a ladies' man. Ladies' man, maybe? Yeah. Chalai. Yarichin is like, I think it's Chalan is more of the idea, right? He might not be playing, but has that vibe. Then he's still Chalan. But Yarichin Yarichin is just men who are sleeping a lot with women, a lot of women. That's Yarichin. But Chanai is more like the idea. It doesn't. The man doesn't have to be actually active, but he still can look Chanai still. Does that make sense? Thanks for the great Nihongo lesson. Is it? Smiling duck. Hi guys. Good morning. Hello, hello. Disney fan, welcome back. Hirozira, a handsome heartbreaker. He might be. He might be Charai. He might be Charai. He might. He will be Charai. Maybe. He's he's a handsome boy. Not gonna lie. MHEO. Can't. I don't know the pronunciation. Espenira. Konnichiwa. I have a question. How can I tell to my Japanese girlfriend that I want to marry her now? No! I am a foreigner and I don't want to make her think not just for visa only. But I really love her. So you guys are together, like boyfriend, girlfriend, for some time, I assume. Start talking about it. Because a lot of guys, I think, a lot of guys, whether when they want to be exclusive with a woman or want to get married to a woman, they somehow try to surprise women. But I don't think that should be a surprise, like total surprise, you know? You both have to know that it's gonna happen. So if you haven't talked anything about the future, then it comes off surprise. Then that might look like you are rushing marriage for visa, right? So yeah, take the proper step and propose like normal. Don't try to be so, don't try to make her surprise or um um try to be like different or anything like that. I think the presentation at the um proposal can be, surprise, but she has to know it was gonna happen. It would happen anytime soon, right? You know what I mean? Like you propose the presentation of the proposal can be a surprise, and make it more interesting like that. But she has to know that it's coming. If she doesn't expect, that's gonna come off as like a total surprise and confuse her and kind of look suspicious as well. So, yeah, like first you want to talk about like a what do you want in future, kind start talking, start the conversation. Yeah. Don't propose surprise. Yeah. I remember that one girl that had to shave her head and make a public apology because she was caught leaving her boyfriend's room. I feel sorry for idols. Oh, nah, that one was, a little different situation, but yeah, when when idols either found out they have boyfriends or after be kind of like after being an idol they get caught like cheating, um infidelity とか、the execution is so harsh on them. Yeah, but some of them, especially men, tend to get away with it. It's なんか especially when it's not really about I don't know. Because idols are not exactly selling their talent. It's more about using feelings. And men, especially men, tend to attach to, both, we have Johnnies too, like men idols. Like those audience, fans tend to really attach to, they have feelings for the idols, right? So it feels like they were like betrayed, but which is not really fair. But yeah, the execution is very, really rough. Yeah, so I think the normally people like singers, artists, they don't really get blame sometimes. Like some like band members of the famous bands とか they tend to get away with it. Japanese people cheat all the time, according to street interviews. Yeah. Context: the guy that dog is talking about is a famous streamer who cheated on his wife with AV. Admitted it. Said he did not care and I would do it again. Then the JV woman かな apologized. Streamer and he has a wife. She is a JV actress. Complicated. まあなんかね those yeah I think streamers, right? Streamers. Some streamers, like you see those Logan Paul, not Logan Paul, who like なんだっけ Johnny Somali とか like there are that type of streamers, right? And then their fans supports those streamers no matter what they do. Cheating, public harassment, it doesn't matter. They support no matter what they do, no matter what the streamers do. Because I think there's a difference between those more like a public like actors, actresses, and streamers, right? Streamers are only on the internet, and those internet community can be very toxic, you know, and especially those streamers who do like very nasty things like you know, harassing people and stuff like that. They attract the worst type of people on the internet. So they will support, right? So I guess those Kato Jin is that type of streamer, and the fans are fans too. You know, this streamer and that fans. You know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, thanks for the context. So yeah, I think it's time to set our morals on the internet. Internet morals, right? Especially with the those streaming and streaming platforms and the short format contents are the mainstream nowadays on social media. A lot of people become more and more extreme with their contents, right? Because they want to get attention and make money out of their contents. So some of them who don't have much morals don't care about how truthful or how toxic it can be, because all they think about is to earn money or get attention, right? So as a viewer ourselves, we have to choose which creator you support. And if you have a decent moral, you probably wouldn't support people like Johnny Samani or Kato Jin or those kind of streamers and creators. So yeah, I kind of it kind of applies to street interviews too. There are few channels that are trying to be more like neutral and try to be truthful, but lots of street interviewers nowadays, it's only for clout and money, right? And they don't really care about the influence of their content or yeah. So choose wisely who to watch. And if you don't want to support the creator, don't hesitate to tap the button and don't show it again. Block the creator or things like that. So your social media feed is more healthier and better. That's what I'm really thinking about nowadays because let's not name, but I assume you would know which one I'm talking about. But I saw the interview, more like a podcast interview with this one of the famous street interviewer, and he was talking about how he gets criticized from some of the viewers, like saying that like those street interviewers are putting label negative label on Japanese women, right? So he recognizes it. He might have watched my video too. But yeah, that's the criticism he gets. And and his answer was like, fuck, I'm just a YouTuber. He said, yeah, he used the F word and said, I'm just a YouTuber, so I don't have to be so accurate. Or, what he said was, fuck, I'm just a YouTuber, right? So it's not, he thinks that it's not his responsibility to, you know, to be so accurate or, I mean, it really means that he doesn't really care about the outcome or how the information is, how なんだろうな yeah, the influence and outcome of what he makes, what he shows on his videos, right? I think that's the issue. You know, I think it really shows the dignity of the creator, to be honest. Like, he doesn't have so much he must have a pride in his what he does, but he doesn't he just doesn't care about the negative impact, right? So yeah, I was really sad that you know it's he says that he kind of admits that he just tries to catch interest in people, the very controversial answers that gets attention. So that's really it. It's nothing deeper than that, and that's what you get from the street interviews. Like most of the street interviews nowadays. So I'm actively, don't show it again, don't show it, don't show it, don't show it. Whenever I see street interviews. I talked too much. Sorry, sorry. To me, this happened during my first 2 years in college, and yes, I got cheated with my ex-girlfriend, and it got so bad that we two families, mine and her family, was hating at each other. That's so nasty. College relationships ね. Yeah, young college relationships can be nasty, can get nasty. Alex, welcome back. I just received my driver's license in the mail yesterday. Oh, woohoo! You can drive now. Frank, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate the support. Sorry, the ink is very weak. Well, I might have to use this one. これかな。よいしょよいしょ。これやね。It's getting messy. Sorry. Thank you, Frank. Yeah. Like I told you, this live stream is ad-free. You don't have to deal with ads between. So this kind of super chat, super sticker support is much appreciated. I also have PayPal and Patreon and super thanks if you are watching this recap and want to support what I do. If you're asking someone to marry you, you should already know that they are going to say that. Say yes. Exactly, yes. You've already talked about getting married. The only thing that should be a surprise is the proposal. Yes, exactly. Exactly, yeah. Whatever you do, do not propose in a food court or sports game. Yeah, the place, time and place, right? Mm. 東京のたかしはどうですか？ My 彼女、your girlfriend is in Hokkaido and it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit up there at the moment. I don't know Fahrenheit. Hokkaido must be very chill. Chilly. It's that you need to wear like long sleeve and stuff like that. Tokyo is very 高いか、東京の高いは、yeah. ちょっと hard to understand. There was a male idol who was fired after he had a girlfriend. That happens a lot too. Male idol groups sometimes can be like that. Antonio, welcome back. Bill, welcome back. Isn't it true that you need to know someone at least 6 months to see the real character? Yeah, can be. 6 months sounds reasonable, yeah. The person he cheated on was AV. Cheated on was AV. I know it is confusing. It was confused. I was confused too. ね。I think they have a very different standard too, right? If you are in a JV industry, it's normal to sleep with many people in a in their work. なんかな. So it's kind of like hard to apply our common sense to this couple, it seems like. But yeah, it sounds very bad. Johnny Somali update. He's in Korea doing the same thing he did in Japan. Already has the places attend him. Like, yeah, good luck with this guy, you know. Someday he'll be in a real trouble. Yeah, like in a globe scale. I've had a terrible time talking to people on YouTube. Talking to people on YouTube. Just live streams talking to channels I regularly watch. I guess it's true what they say. Never meet your heroes. Never meet you. Talking to people on YouTube. Okay. I'm not that into street interviewers, but it seems to me that your mission from last year is bearing fruit. The interviewers are slowly changing. Oh, you think so? I have a good time talking to you, Asagi-san, and here. Nice, nice. Thanks for the support. Paul, we are here to listen to you speak. Thanks. Appreciate it. I appreciate the community. I have. Asaginator community ね。Simo, thanks for the super chat. It's been a while. How have you been? Thank you. I'm going home to Ebina in December. Ebina? Okay, cool. I boycotted CVS since they spotted selling cigarettes. CVS? CVS? なんだっけ CVS? Ah, that's the conversation. Can't wait to be back in Japan and see my son. Oh, your son is in Ebina. Oh, sounds good. Reconnect with the family. South Korea should deport Johnny Somali to the north. That's where he is supposed to be. My son is in Ebina at my house. Okay, okay. Can't take most street interviews seriously, just those interviewed opinions. Yeah, opinions. I mean, yeah, I think the point is that those people are definitely nitpicking people or opinions. Either opinions or people. You know what I mean? Like, hmm. Like, I think his defense was like, I interviewed 10, 10 people and I showed everyone, and everyone, you know, most of women said that it's okay to go prostitute, you know, it's okay for boyfriends to go prostitute or something like that. The controversial, flashy questions. Well, I mean, the here is he's definitely looking for that type of woman in Shibuya, the night street street of Shibuya at night drinking area that also have love hotels and yeah brothels and stuff like that just next to the street, and it's already nitpicking. He's looking for that type of specific woman and women who are okay to talk about it in the public, which is very different from like normal standard Japanese women. And he doesn't know that. He doesn't recognize that. He's already nitpicking in a certain level. And he's constantly talking about, off the camera, outside his channel. He was on Sora the Troll live stream, and I checked it out a little bit. And, he was, I'm looking for interesting people, I talk to interesting looking people. So he definitely doesn't talk to like a normal salaryman or OL, office ladies, or students who are like studying normally, but people who look like a flashy とか like a revealing clothes, wearing revealing clothes, um, that type of woman. He's targeting that type of woman. So yeah, it's very obvious that he's doing it for views, and he doesn't hesitate to do that. He doesn't think he's doing he's giving a negative impact because of his content. He doesn't care. He just does what he does as a creator, making money, you know, and nothing more than that. So yeah, don't take them seriously. KGB さ Thanks for the super chat. Super sticker か Welcome back. Thank you. And Paul. It's been a while, and thanks for the super chat. North Korea blew up its road to the south because they didn't want Johnny Somali deported north. Oh. E? E? Just because Johnny Somali? Is that true? That's crazy. Yeah, that sounds like North Korea. Well, thanks, Paul. I see self-bloggers only when I go to Tokyo, and since it's 15 minutes to Shinjuku, I don't go too much. まあね。I wish somebody would come to Australia and try. He wouldn't last 5 minutes. Yeah. で How did he got away with the Japanese jail? He did his time? Or some kind of magic happened? I wish my wife had the motivation to learn English as proficiently as you. Can't teach her with only 4 months of the year. I can't be there. Are you like a military personnel and being away from home most of the, some time of the year? Can't really see the context, but well, now, yeah, language. Yeah, you should both learn each other's language, but also with the, as you said, you have a son between the woman. Um, it's probably hard to find, make her, make the time for her to concentrate on English right now, I assume. Adam, bye. Somali did his time and then was deported and banned from from re-entering Japan. Okay, that's good. Then he chose another Asian country to mess with. Huh. I thought South Korea could have just blocked him before entering to Korea. Well, I don't know. And South Korea has more strict rules and stuff than Japan sometimes when it comes to that kind of like emergency. Well, Johnny is nothing really like emergency, but I think South Korea, because South Korea is military country, whereas Japan is self-defensing country, right? We don't have military. South Korea has more like governmental control to what to do with like changing rules, making new rules for like emergency situation or more like, but I don't know. Alright, watching on to the end. Welcome back. I never really enjoyed my employment in the JV industry. Right? The job listing was a little misleading. It involved a mop, some bleach, and sponge. When they said cleaner, I thought it was a genre. Stick, he's not for real. Don't, watching until the end never really say real. Don't take that too seriously. And a lot of times it goes right over my head. Well, welcome back. Hey, how have you been? Wow. David, I'm obligated to be in the USA for 6 months a year minimum. Oh wow, that's while you have a family in Japan? That sounds harsh. Wow, hung in there. Johnny Samari is not the only problem. It's the whole kick streamer platform. It's the trashiest. Yeah, like, yeah, he's the problem. He is a problem, but why don't the, platform do anything about it, right? He won't last long in South Korea either. Police already arrested him once. Oh, okay. Yeah. You don't want to mess with Korean police, right? Joseph, こんばんは. Paul, thanks for the super chat. I watched a video on Unko-chan and JB actress cheating earlier today. Strange he didn't have to shave his head and apologize profusely. Or the JB also. Unko-chan? That's the name? I'll give you a... どうしようかな。ね。Since it's been a while, I'll give you a dumpling 餃子。Thank you, Paul. Oh, I'm a bear. Welcome back. Imagine having to clean up after a JV shoot. I know, right? Who does that? なんか their staff, I guess. But なんかさ I don't know if it's appropriate to talk about, but you know, in Japan we have love hotels, right? Love hotels. So it's as long as it's hotels, they have cleaners, like cleaning people, right? And they are usually like old people. Usually old people, yeah, who probably なんかな probably got retired from full-time job and then just trying to make money like anywhere, right? Well, I feel sometimes felt like felt sorry for them, like, oh, that's your job, right? Well, I mean, somebody's got to do it, so as long as the hotel business is there, somebody's got to do it. It's like cleaning motels in the US, I guess. Yeah, and I felt like, oh man. But also, a lot of times they are very polite. They are so polite, and you spend the night at the Love Hotel, and going back to the reception or something, walking in the hallway, they are like, おはようございます。ありがとうございました。So polite. And, that makes you feel like, あ、ありがとうございます。みたいな。まあね。まあ、it's nice. It's nice of them. But it's it kind of made me feel awkward, when I used there like while ago, when I was younger. I was like, I feel like old, you know. I feel old. Yeah. Because usually, the time when you have to use love hotels are like when you don't have your home. You are still, in Japan, it's pretty common for youngers to stay at their parents' house. So they don't really have a place to mingle, というか flirt with partners. And then they use love hotels, right? So bunch of young people use it. And shady couples, like, cheating couples, those tend to be like old men and women. Old men and old people. Surprisingly, old people. There are many old people who go to love hotels, It's interesting, the love hotel. It feels weirder and weirder when I think about it. And it's kind of interesting, right? Sorry, kind of too TMI だけど。 example, last super chat for the night. Why do some cheaters not have to shave head and cry, apologize, but AKB member who gets a boyfriend does have to? Life is not fair. Life is not fair. It's certainly it's not. Um, but yeah, like I said, it's more about the idols are selling their innocence there, right? And making the audience feel like she is for them. And especially AKB48 has this rule that they are not supposed to have a boyfriend. Then that became very bad. And she had to apologize, like, shaving her head and stuff like that. She had to show that she's sorry, you know. I think it depends on what they sell actually. And AKB48, it's not really about singing and dancing, but more about romance. They are selling romance and fantasy, and she broke that fantasy, which is her that's her nani. That's what they were paying for, right? So yeah, I think that comes from the toxic mindset like that in the Japanese idol industry. Steve, how would you know, right? Well, I had a time when I was young and used to love hotels. Is that I'm not idol or anything, so I'm I don't get accused if I used to love hotels, right? You guys, I'm not selling my innocence for sure. Oh man, those poor love hotel cleaners would have to bathe in disinfectant, right? Where do Harajuku style people with crazy hair, piercing, and tattoos work? なんか、there are, it's limited, I think, but another fashion industry かな. They tend to work in a fashion industry or night businesses like bars and restaurants. Not family restaurant for sure, but yeah. Shaking their hands would be a sticky situation. やだ. Cedric, when I was in Japan for the first time, I was so shocked by how nice everyone was compared to the US. No, I was very surprised when you said someone randomly punched you. まあね, there are bad people and good people. Yeah, at Shinjuku in the morning, when I was going to the school, well, I was going to the college, yeah. And on the way to the college, I had to transfer at Shinjuku Station, where it's chaos in the morning, especially when, people who are commuting go back and forth. So yeah, a guy, I assume that was a younger guy. It was not like older guy. Definitely younger guy. Punched my stomach and just left. When we crossed. Yeah, that kind of like assholes definitely exist in Japan. Motels in USN and anime cons after have some vibe. Oh. I'm old. Are you old? One anime con my roommate dyed the bathroom red made me mad. Dyed the bathroom red? Wow. Can't you do it in a Toyota Hiace? That's the van is spacious AF. Oh, yeah, if you have a van, I guess. Hmm. Yeah. Well, it sounds more like American thinking. And people and maybe countryside people, young ones, younger people in the countryside area might do that. Yeah. Tokyo people don't own cars, so it's probably it doesn't happen. Mm. Apparently, they don't let same-sex couples stay at love hotels. I don't know about nowadays, but yeah, the rule was. Mm, I saw the rule. Man, I'm already in 30s, and it's still kind of funny about talking the private stuff, if you know what I mean. Okay. We have a Toyota Voxy 2024. It's surprisingly nice. Cool. Justin, does Justin have any piercings or tattoos? Nope. As you can see, he's not that kind of guy. No tattoo piercing guy at all. He doesn't even think of it. I'm curious how foreigners who have those would be treated at work in Japan. I have tattoo sleeves. Oh, and wondering if that's a deal breaker. Oh, work situation はね can be difficult, but teaching jobs they require you to wear long sleeves all the time, so it doesn't show up in front of students, and you're fine. But other workplaces, I don't know. That how do they detect your tattoos, right? When they hire people, because they're not gonna ask you. So as long as you can hide with clothes, you're fine, I think. But face tattoos or you know, hand tattoos that you can't really hide can be more difficult. When they see you at interviews, they will probably feel like, oh, I don't, I guess we can't hire this person, but you know. Do you plan on becoming a US citizen or keeping your Japanese citizenship, or does the PR allow you to have you to choose? と、まあ、we don't have a particular plan to move to the US, but if that's the case, I can ask green card, which is like a permanent visa, as I am a spouse of an American person. And I can keep my citizenship in Japan. My nationality and my passport stays. But if I want to be an American and have a passport of United States of America, I have to abandon my Japanese passport and nationality, all that kind of stuff, which is less likely to happen. Well, I don't think I would choose that. I don't. I mean, I'm not attached to the U.S. that much. I spent, I was born and raised in Japan, so I don't feel like I'm American at all. So yeah, I'm not gonna abandon my citizenship. I'll just get green card and I'm good to live in the U.S. Although Hiro, my son has can have a dual citizenship officially until 18, and after that, Japanese government encourage kids to choose the nationality, but that's the rule. That's the rule. But um, if one doesn't want to do it, doesn't have to. So if Hiro doesn't want to choose one nationality, he can just remain not choose, not choose, and he can still keep American passport and Japanese passport. That's my understanding. And government for half people, mixed kids, it's kind of like government lets them slide. They don't really punish or force them to choose one at this point because you know they kind of understand the difficulty for those of being mixed culture, だから、so in Hiro's case can be hard to choose. I'm canceling you, Asagi. You're no longer my idol. Right? I broke my innocence. So, so, なんだっけ disappointing. How dare, Asagi. You have to be single. I only know because Chris Broad and Sea Dog did a video about love hotels, and Sea Dog had to wear a wig and dress as a woman to get in. マジで Yeah. Boyfriends of the idols would disturb the consumer's imagination. Yeah, that's nicely said. Resident or citizen? Well, what's the difference? Hello, how are you? Oh, Gerald ね. Welcome back. Jimmy, I wonder how long it took Asagi to gain the adaptive ability for random conversation. そうだね。まあ、interesting. ね、thinking about it, I get that kind of compliment from other like creators. Like, how do you manage all those like random comments and conversation, right? But I think I just go with the go with the flow, and then I think I am pretty adaptive. かな adaptive っていうの adaptable? I don't know. かなね、but I enjoy doing it, so なんか don't worry about sending random thing. I guess. I mean, I sometimes ignore like things I can't just pick up, so it keeps flowing. You know what I mean? Context. I was at an anime con and my roommate was a guy from Bleach and コスプレイね。コスプレイ。へえ。Yeah. Cafe Sky DJ. Just don't get no tattoos. But what about people who already have tattoos? They can't just untattooed. KGB. Some travel YouTubers have suggested to stay a love hotel if you want to save money. That's actually, money wise, it's kind of true because ね、yeah, you can split too. technically you can split the bill and it's not depends though. It depends. でもさ do you want to? Do you want to stay at love hotels to to save a little bit of money because love hotels are for that purpose. People come to love hotel for that purpose and they do their business and it's not as clean, nice and clean. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hmm. まあ、if you are very hygienic, super hyper hygienic person, you can't stay hotels in general, right? Because hotels can be nasty, you know. well, でも love hotels are even worse, right? One of the very few things I like about American millennial culture is that tattoos are accepted as normal now. へえ、tattoos are accepted as normal. うん。そうだね。まあね、it's in Japan it's tied to Yakuza culture とかね。It's complicated. Alex, teaching in Japan is horrible salary unless you are teaching at a university. うん。ね、it depends. I think so. I've seen patterns, right? And um, people who teach English long term here in Japan either go to university job uh, and do some side jobs and yeah, or they have their own business in English teaching, like Eikaiwa school. They establish their own English school and you know practice business by themselves to survive. まあね and not a lot of foreigners get jobs outside teaching English, like Justin does. It's yeah, yeah. But ね、あとは if you find a job that is like in company school, like one of my friends has a job in like English teaching division in Toyota, I guess. And that sounds like pays well, you know. So yeah, it really depends on where you work, but you have to start from somewhere. ね。Residence is easier. あ、そうなの。うん。I got many tattoos. I'm honestly tired of seeing them on me. I don't relate to the current culture. ほう。I truly hope my wife never wants to move to the US. So far she said absolutely not. うーん。そうか、you like living in Japan. My girlfriend has had a green card for 14 years but wants to keep her Japanese citizenship. I'm we live in near Miami. She's back home now in Kanazawa for 5 weeks. Sounds good, sounds good. Yeah, that sounds fun. なんか temporary move to the US とかね。まあ if our job situation allows, I guess that's the option. But Justin works for a Japanese company now, so smiling dog. I wish I can stay with you guys, but I have to go. Okay. See you later. I don't understand the point of tattoos, with the Polynesian. It's a book of life, that is tattooed, but the tattoos of the Westerners mostly. Okay. Well, it's a policy. ポリシーだからね。Can't really say. I myself don't have tattoos, but sometimes being curious. But you know, I sometimes get like a temporary tattoo, like Indian henna tattoo とか、あとはなんか stickers とか。Cedric, thanks for the super chat. I didn't know that about the green card. That's great to know. I heard Japan doesn't like dual citizenship. They don't like the idea, but I think they are talking about people like me having a dual citizenship is it bothers them. But people like Hiro who have mixed origin, that's like they give mercy. It's kind of like it's not officially allowed, but they let them slide, because under for the obvious reason. Cedric, thank you. Some people get tattoo makeup. Oh yeah, makes sense. Just want to enjoy temporarily. I've been here for a few years and I have only seen Asagi stumble on like one joke ever. Very fluent. Yeah? I sometimes, there are times that like completely wish and I guess I just know how to get around even when I don't understand. you know. The Japanese women appreciate it when you randomly buy them food. Randomly buy them food. What kind of situation is it? I don't know. でも in general, who doesn't like getting food? Who doesn't like getting food? First of all. Second, I think with those silly little reasons, I think that makes their day, For example, a few days ago, Justin brought a pumpkin spice latte for me from Starbucks. And, pumpkin spice latte is my favorite. And I was walking, actually yesterday. So, yeah, I was walking and Justin went for walking with Hirokun and he brought a pumpkin spice latte for me. And, he was like, yeah, I thought it's gonna be a uh, good when you are walking, kind of things. And that's thoughtful, He knows that I love pumpkin spice latte, and he wanted to cheer me up with some drink, right? Like with a little excuses, it would be lovely, right? It would be hard in real life to adapt to different topics, but you are not really talking to 60 people at all once. It's kind of like it doesn't happen in the real situation, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Thinking about it, it's an interesting situation. That knock. Military tattoos okay, Japan. I've seen mixed things here said from Americans. Military tattoos. 何 Military tattoos. There are things called military tattoos. Like, I don't think Japanese, なんだろう I don't think Japanese people can recognize which one is like fashion tattoo and which one is military tattoos. Can't really tell the difference. Military tattoos. Never heard of it. Gerald, people do remove tattoos through removal through lasers, but leaves very bad scars. Most people who get tattoos wish they never got them in the first place. Hmm, interesting. Yeah. Speaking of tattoos, though, um, like Justin doesn't have tattoos, but his mom does have tattoos, and she recently got tattoos with the kanji for hero. She got a name of hero on her back, which is lovely, and I'm sure she's gonna um, regret it. It's her grandson. it's a it has a big meaning to it, so yeah. Lloyd, I don't think I would stay at a love hotel. I like having a window in my room. Oh, that's true. Love hotels don't have windows. True. Yeah. True. Yeah. I like to have window too. 確かに. Island Fest. I like the internet cafes and capsule hotels. おー、なんか、ハードコアだね。ハードコアトラベラーだね。確かに。Yeah. When I was like college student, that happened to me sometimes, when I stayed stayed too late and missed the last train, had to spend, another five hours until the morning train. I sometimes rested. went in a internet cafe. Yeah. But I never really feel rested in that kind of place. I mean, capsule hotel is for more like, it's a really tiny bedroom kind of stuff. But internet cafe is not for like sleeping in general, right? I would say capsule hotel sounds good. Although I've never been to capsule hotels myself. I've never been to capsule hotel. 確かに. I haven't been. Oh, yeah, maybe someday. Asagi's confidence has increased greatly with Justin. Life became clearer. Genuine Asagi natives added a lot. Sleazy followers disappeared. Oh, that can be true. That can be true. Maybe the even てか after my marriage announcement, I lost a lots of followers throughout my in social media. But in the long term, that could be just a good thing, Refresh the audience. Those who wanted to stay, stayed. Those who were just, misunderstanding that I'm some kind of an idol. Then they left, right? ね. Frank, thanks for the super chat. このオムライスでどうですか? How about omurice for Frank? Thank you. Appreciate it, guys. There might be love hotels in areas with shrinking population that might be okay. I wouldn't stay there. If I am on vacation, I want a nice room. Right. まあでもね、surprisingly, some なんか countryside love hotel, they are, very big and very gorgeous. なんかね、countryside thing, yeah. Yeah. まあね。It's an interesting thing. Maybe you can do that for an experience, but it's not something you want to, you would just choose for a place to stay. My son is not a half, he's only quarter because I'm half Asian. Oh, okay, very mixed. Dennis, do you think tattoos or attitudes towards them are changing in Japan? Definitely. Younger generation don't really care having tattoos here and there. でもね、I think in my generation, like 30s, women in 30s, or people in 30s, they might have still have negative views on it. But in general, I think as long as it's a little, maybe some in your back, or that only shows when you are naked or something, it's probably fine. But it might become a little issue when you have like neck tattoos, sleeve tattoos, and stuff like that. That's a little scary, yeah. Mm. In the States, you are more rare if you don't have any tattoos. Oh, really? Oh. The Ryukyu-han tattoos are pretty cool to me. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The tribe みたいな tribe tattoos. Yeah. I always wonder how the unemployed seem to be covered in tats. How do they afford them? Unemployed seem to be covered in tats. Huh. ちょっと I don't understand that. Ricky, what are some of your favorite neighborhoods in Tokyo to live long term? Favorite neighborhoods? Favorite neighborhood? In Tokyo? Huh. なんだろうね、でもなんか because in my age, people start to buy houses, right? My friends start to buy houses. They tend to go for like outside central Tokyo. 例えば、West Tokyo とか。West Tokyo is much like a calmer than central Tokyo. Or they just get out of Tokyo and go to 千葉、埼玉かな。Asagi is now basic. Yes! Pumpkin spice latte. Basic bitch drink. Love hotels are つけべすけべすけべかなつけべすけべかな Yes, they're based on their unit. Unit tattoo. Hey, didn't know that. Haven't heard of it. But like I told you, I don't think people recognize it, to be honest. Tattoos are becoming more popular in Taiwan and China. そうなのWatching. An old, worn-out mattress can be as nasty as a diaper. But I'll pay 200 tonight to sleep on one that thousands people have already slept on. Yeah, thinking that way, hotels are not hygienic, right? Hotels are not hygienic. Even with, like $200 per night, even that. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to think about it. I've traded things like old TVs or stereo system for tattoos. Tattoos まあ、tattoos ね。People have different opinion on it ね。Have you had a bra moment before? If so, how will you prepare for the bra? どういうこと What does that mean? Bra moment during the live stream? What kind of situation is it? Bra moment? Or like life in general? Have you had bra moment nowadays? I don't know. I don't know. Did you make sure Justin's mom got the right kanji for hero? Yeah, we made sure. We made sure. She was like sending us the draft of the tattoo and made sure it's all correct, because we don't want her to have, that kind of gaijin tattoos like shichirin, なんだっけ、焼肉 barbecue grill tattoo like Ariana Grande, So yeah, don't worry, she has the right kanji, you know. I want to get my daughter's names and birthdays tattooed on my arm because I am hopeless at remembering this. Okay, yeah, that's her birthday. I'm, I'm used to the navy beds, so the capsule hotel beds are actually big. Oh, navy beds! なんか you mean the beds in the ships? Yeah, sounds horrible. Man. I know facial hair is not very welcome in Japan. Being of Jewish decent, we are not allowed to trim, shape, or braid beards if we ever grow them. Really? That's very strict. Yeah. Then. Because you can't even trim beard? Eh? Love hotel concept seems scary. Reporters, photographers, or PIs can hang outside waiting, knowing who goes in out. So, my if you have nothing to hide, then it's fine. But yeah, if you are like cheating, yeah, or celebrity とか public figure, yeah, don't want to go to love hotels, right? So because if you get caught, I never understood why people got married. It's not like they were ever going to meet you. Hmm. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Kind of sad. Like, I felt like I was not worth it. Like, they were not for my content. They were just for, like, I don't know, or just another Japanese girl. And subscribed and, uh, you know, interacted with me. But yeah, it's just turning point of my channel, I guess. People who stayed here and subscribe to me now are probably here for like a genuine chat or information or the insight for my insight of Japan, Japanese culture, or dating in Japan, kind of stuff, and that's great. I really feel grateful. But when was seeing losing subscribers and followers, people saying that I'm they are not interested in me because I have husband now. I mean, there are literally people who like left nasty comments like that, Or I think some of you, maybe some of you guys remember, there were like a few people on the chat on this live stream who are like, oh, now that I see you with a boyfriend, I'm not gonna super chat you or things like that. Then like what? Like you were sending me donations to what? Right? It was not for my content, but something else. Yeah. Well, those there are still people who says nothing about me or my relationship, my marriage kind of stuff. I sometimes see here and there, especially outside my platform, right? Uh, but right at this point, I have bigger things to care about, like my family, my son, my business, Wing Woman. So I honestly don't care anymore. They're just talking, and I just cherish those who stay, right? Yeah. Or should I go bold? Should I shave my head and make an apology video or live stream like one of those AKB idols? Yeah. Oh, Reaper, welcome back. Long time no see. Glad you are doing well. You say usually Japanese women don't like nampa, being picked up in public or grocery stores, but do you think if you are an attractive guy, they will be more likely to accept it and go with the flow? Ah, so now, if you are good looking and really good at, uh, um, なんだろうな。えーっと、if you are really, if you have a really good communication skill, then yeah, girls will follow. But I assume that 90% of the guys are not like that. So yeah. So if you think you're absolutely hot, girls will follow, then go for it. But it's just, I mean, in general though, it's just a level hard. If you just talk to a woman, random woman, at like um, coffee shop or supermarket, it's I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it's just level hard. But if you want to go for a hard way, go for it. Mm. と Jews are not allowed to have tattoos or shave the corners of their heads. へえ。This isn't OF, I know, right? They were trying to buy your love. Does that happen? Like, if you super chat so much on a girl, she would be your girlfriend or something? Some people are weird, it's good they left. Yeah, I guess so. They needed to leave some super duper chats to buy your love. I guess. I don't know. No, don't shave your head. Maybe a slight trim. ちょっとね。Just cut a little and say sorry. Sorry, guys, you know. Happens on TikTok a lot. Guys gifting a big, thinking the girl will fall in love with them. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. なんか with this kind of platform, it's easy to materialize creators, I guess. I'm pretty sure, I'm very sure that some women do that to men creators too, right? Nampa, there's a word I know. I probably shouldn't know, but it's a genre. It's a genre of JAB. Huh. Call me Nampa Master. Nice. Yeah, I know a few guys who just put it off, but it's not common. It's not common. I think those guys are really either super good looking, like he's doing a model actor in Japan, kind of level attractive guy, or uh, very good at なんだろうな set the put the guard down. Yeah, he's really good at put the guard down, being a goof, like just one moment, one line. He can just let women's guard down, which is really good nampa skill, I guess. But yeah, but usually if you can, maybe you can get some attention by doing nampa, and maybe you can get laid a little bit. In a long-term relationship, it's gonna be hard, right? Because you don't have anything in common if you do nampa, usually. But if you can find it, that's better. That's better. If you see that the girl has the same like taste in something or something like that, that's good. But usually, if you do nampa on the street and stuff like that, that's you have no context. That's a level hard. That's what I'm saying. Would you ever consider having any more children with your husband? なんかね we don't really plan on it. Like it's just hard to raise Hirokun so far. And I'm kind of becoming old, so it's gonna be a little more riskier than the first time, you know what I mean? I usually do it at an eikaiwa. Nampa in eikaiwa? Interesting. How does that go? David, I was also a nampa master in Thailand for all kinds of worldly ladies, but when I found a Japanese girl, I retired. Oh, interesting. Oh, Thai girls, I don't know much about Thai girls or people in Thai in general. Well, it's just in Japan, people who are doing nampa are considered like chalai or yarichin, playboy, you know. So girls who don't wanna be played tend to avoid, you know. What is nampa? Picking up girls or boys. Lots of Aussies go to Thailand and the Philippines and come home with wives. なんかね、まあ、nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. まあね。まあ、if they are married, that means, It's a legit relationship, so nothing wrong with it, right? Bill, they say money can't buy love. They say they might, maybe they can buy people, maybe, but they can't buy love. I've been playing on level hard then. I think it's always on level hard, but it seems easier for me in grocery store or public area. I'm also in America though, so the encounters have been rare. If you're talking about America, then I think grocery shopping, grocery stores and cafes, um, it's totally acceptable. But I'm just talking about Japanese dating culture, ne? Lots of millennial here. And I think my subscribers are many. It's kind of balanced, but you know. Oh, Hiro-kun fell again. Hiro-kun fell again. I've heard experience with Thai girls online. Does that count? Online. Like, it's not like none. It's like none, but I guess 0.5 points. Love your honesty. Hiro is still young and the struggle is real, but accidents do happen, right? ね。I live close to a university. I've been followed by much younger university girls when I am shopping at the grocery store. Followed. Like, not approached, but followed. That's kind of creepy. Thai girls, hey handsome, you look so good, no matter what. そうなの? Oh, very, very upfront. そうだね。I think, same Asian countries, but I think Japanese girls are not as upfront and straightforward like that. But other Asian women can be like that, like Chinese women, perhaps Thai women, とか、あとは、そうだね。Korean women, yeah. They tend to be more straightforward than Japanese women, yeah. Nampa at an Eikawa works pretty well, actually. I got IGs from girls way younger than me. そうかもね, because people or girls who come to Eikaiwa, they don't have so many other interaction with foreigners, right? So you are the foreigner she has interaction with, like one of the few foreigners she has interaction with. She interact with. So I guess it might be a good chance to connect with. But also, you have to be careful because it's your job. Yeah. What is something that scares you with the current issues in the world? How social media impacted younger generations かな。なんか it's scary that the social media standard is becoming a social standard for them, you know. 例えば recently, Victoria's Secret runway came back, made a comeback, right? Because they are once cancelled for displaying skinny women only, like super skinny, right? they were criticized and stopped doing runways for a while, but they made a comeback. And I took a glance of it. I just saw some like footage and photos, but as far as I saw, they were still showing skinny little um, models, 95% skinny models. Like they look like starving. And I think there was only one plus size model at runway, but that's really it. It's like, huh, I guess people say that we have to include a different shape. So just throw a plus size model there. You know what I mean? It looked really not genuine, you know. They're not genuinely think that plus size women are attractive. You know, that's the way I got from them. You know, they are still prioritizing and showcasing super skinny, thin, starving models. That's the main thing, right? And so I don't think they've changed much. They presented like different renewed views. And damn, those women, people in the social media only sees those skinny ladies and skinny ladies on Instagram models, Instagrammers, TikTokers, who heavily edited their shapes and stuff, and think that that kind of shape is, you know, they should go. And I don't know, my shape is no longer slim anymore. Like, I consider myself kind of like slim, not skinny, but slim. But people think that, especially, you know, younger generation think that, she's kind of thick, you know, she's kind of heavy. You know. So, that's just one of the influence, social media influence. But in many ways, I think the social media standard is becoming a standard in a very scary way. I subscribed after I knew you were married. I typically don't subscribe to channels owned by women or girls. Okay, I feel honored. David, now wait a minute. I don't super chat Asagi to buy her love. I know she's married. This is just to support the channel, and I have been watching this channel for a while. And Hiro didn't fall. Just pushed him. Justin pushed him. Oh, そうなの? Well, hey, yeah. Your support means a lot, David, you know. I've always, you know, seen you doing super chat and super thanks even when you are not on the live stream. So definitely one of the biggest supporters. ということで You will get the sushi badge. Sushi badge. Thank you, David. Much appreciate. I was handsome half guy days passed, but like your favorite pair of boots, I eventually got old. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes the matureness is attractive, right? And you said you are already married, right? So you don't need to attract women anymore. My love doesn't give me presents. No? But maybe not presents, like something you can see, but maybe she's giving you something you can't see. It's not a material. Can you hear Pink album? Pink? Like Pink? The artist? You look just fine. I understand what you mean. A lot of trends can be dangerous to follow. Like this guy who heard that most women like tall guys, so he broke his own legs. No, no, no. It's really. I mean, I guess being tall is an advantage. I need water. Sorry, I talked too much. I talked 2 hours. Okay. You'd be surprised how much Western women absolutely hate short men. でもね、it should be a whole packet. I mean, I guess I can't speak anymore. Oh man. Asagi is dying, yeah, I know. I'm meeting another woman on 8 Monday. Wish me luck. Don't die. Asagi is pregnant again. When being sick is the sign of being pregnant. But, I think it's time to go anyways. It's been 2 hours. So, and I have to take care of my throat. Any Halloween activities? Good question. We're gonna go to a family event next Saturday. That's our plan. So yeah, I think I will take photos with Hirokun, and maybe he'll show up with a costume next week, Halloween live stream. So yep. So until that time, please, hope you will enjoy the next weekend live stream. So yeah, I should take care of my throat. But you guys take care too. Until next time, bye bye.